The headlights polished. This needs a bit of flat and polish. Needs a good clean in here. A little bit of the piping is worn. No rips in the seat, but you can see they need a bloody good clean. You can see what a difference that makes in a minute. The car's just as it was. There's been nothing done to it from it came out of storage. The headlining a little bit there at the back. It's billowing, and there's a bit at the front where it's caught. Has the electric sunblind. There's 2 keys. Just there, the fabric's been caught, so it should be able to be sorted. $77,228. Oh. Let's try this if it works. Hello folks, how you doing? Got my earbuds in today, so I don't know. Sound a bit like I've got a cold. Anyway, it was good. I've just run this car home from MOT, and I just thought I'd do a very quick video, test drive video. The ROVER 75, the 2.5 V6 Connoisseur SE Auto. It's a Mark II, so the one-piece headlights, although the Mark 1 has one-piece headlights, it looks like it has 2-piece. This car hadn't been MOT'd since 2020, and my understanding is that the chap that owned it died sometime early 2020, after it was MOT'd, so it had no use for essentially 3 years. We brought it in, and to be quite honest with you, we thought that it would have been gone, but people wanted it MOT'd, and I, you know, I understand that to an extent, because, you know, wondering would it pass its MOT without lots of work, having been sort of sitting about for 3 years. So year's MOT on it, which is great. It's done 77,251 miles. I'm cold, so I have the fan blowing like heck. We'll turn it down a little bit there. This is lovely. This is the 2.5 V6 automatic. Now, some have put this down as 146 brake horsepower, which I don't understand why. I know the MG, because we have one in there, is 174 brake horsepower with the automatic box as a minimum. They say 180, but I think it's officially 174. This is 174, because everywhere I've seen it's saying 174 brake horsepower. But anyway, it's 2.5 V6. It's ULEZ exempt, which some people say it isn't. It is. Check for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Please check for yourself on their site. This car is, it's winter gold. I don't know if that's the right name. Light gold metallic. Cream leather, which is filthy. It needs a bloody good clean and a recanalizing, just to basically soften the leather, make it a bit more supple. And it's piped like a black half wood steering wheel leather. Stinking, needs a clean. Headlining needs a clean. It's sort of a bit loose here, which we'll try and sort. A little bit at the back as well, typical of these. But electric seats with memory function, which work. We have climate control, which works. We have heated seats at the front, which work. We have a rear electric blind, which is a bit of a rarity. which works. This is doing its wee trick now, and then down. You can't see that obviously, I've just looked at it in the mirror. We have multi-function steering wheel, and bonus, we have cruise control, which is this button down here, and then here on the side of the steering wheel, which is a rarity, so there's some nice options. It's an electric sunroof, and it works, plus the 16-inch alloys. So I've been told, I know cruise control's a rare one, the electric line is a rare one, the heated front seats is a rare one. So it's things like that that just make this one stand out. And it's been somebody's car that they've driven. It's not been something that people have doted over. The chap that owned it has owned it since, I believe, 2011. And he's owned it rather than cleaned it and polished it, which is fine. We're all different. We all do things different. Fundamentally, what do you need to know as the buyer? It failed its MOT on nothing after 3 years. It drives gorgeous. All the things I've pointed out to you, I've checked and tried, the lights, the indicators and everything else, they all work. It's just through its MOT now, so you have a year's MOT. It drives lovely, it drives quiet. If I turn this off, there's good acceleration in it. It's going to be a car that we'll give it a bit of a clean up superficially. If it was mine and I didn't have 11 other cars to check out for this MOT, if it was mine and I bought it, I'd go to town on it, because there's no rust on the car. Again, you get good examples of these and bad examples, and this is a good example. There's very little marks on the exterior. The headlamps would benefit from a little polish, although we do hope to get that done. And all I can say to you is you're getting a low mileage car with a fresh MOT, and you know, I don't know about you, but the idea of this modern Classix auction that we're doing now is to give people the opportunity to get nice examples at a sensible price. Are they the best examples? Nope. I can't say that, and I would never say that even if I had the best example sitting there, because how do I know? I can give you my opinion. So yeah, this is the best example ever. That's only my opinion. But don't hit the recovery truck, no, for goodness sake. But what I can say to you is, oh, parking sensors as well on the back. Sorry. See how you forget these little things? And electric mirrors. What I can say to you is that what we have is a lovely car here that if you give it a little bit of TLC inside, is probably where it's going to need most work in terms of the headlining. You would take a bit of time with that. It's not that bad. The leather is stinky up front, and the piping here needs a little bit of a touch up, and the edge of the seat, which I'll show you in a moment when I get parked in amongst the other cars without writing them all off. And a nice wet vax of the carpets and stuff like that. I mean, again, with the greatest will in the world, I would hope to get things like that organised for Saturday, but you see the cars that we've got, and it's not a lot, but it's just us, you know, and it's a lot for us to undertake, you know, so we'll make the cars look as good as we can. But if it was me and it was my money, I would have time spent on that. The car deserves that superficial time that it didn't get initially. You know, it just didn't get that from the owner, which is sad, but that's life, isn't it? You know, that's what we have to put up with. So there you go. If I turn the lights off, you'll see the 77254. You will see the MOT certificate and the dodgy wiper and the dodgy bulb, and that's what I mean about the leather there. It just needs a clean. Do you know what I mean? There's the headline a little bit at the back, a little bit at the front, staying there. But it's lovely and quiet, isn't it? Let's see. The door. I mean, these go baggy here. That needs glued on a little bit. There you go. It's not a bad car. We've not touched it. Headlining, as I said, it's the most obvious thing inside, and that leather. The headlights, sorry, I meant to say, will need a nice polish to look their best. But you know, that's not a bad car. We're thinking about £1,500 for this. Here's MOT. We had this advertised prior to auction at £1,900. As it arrived, Don thinks that I've gone mental and I'm talking to myself. So, we with you now. Not that crazy. So, there's the electric line. We need to pop this inside, don't we? We do. Pop and put the bonnet. Electric pack. As I said, we'll do our best. Nice set of mats in there too. And tools and a wheel.